Testing mic 1, testing mic 1. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Hockey Night on Shade Street. After a weekend off here at the GAG, we're proud to join you once again. Folks, a reminder as always that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face, proudly servicing the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call Face at 519-230-FACE to reach a face you can trust. That's 519-230-3223. The Rivulettes are coming in hot. A couple big wins over the last 2 weeks. 2 weekends ago, they got the win here Friday night and then followed it up with a win in Toronto against the Arrows. Went 2 in a row and started winning streak. Then we head to the USA Canada Cup last weekend, where the Rivulettes tied their first game, won the next 2, and then unfortunately lost 2 following. But with 4 wins in their last 7 games, things are exciting. A couple players out tonight. One being number 14, Olivia Carrier. Scratch her from your game sheets. We've got a few call-ups helping us out this evening. Number 5, Sophie Beaulieu-Curry. Number 10, Blair Matthews. And number 15, Sarah Hiller. In just a few moments, folks, we'll send you over to Kevin Warner, arena announcer here at the Galt Arena Gardens, where he'll get us set with tonight's lineups. Thank you, and enjoy the show. And with that, we get set for tonight's clash as the Cambridge Rivulettes take on the Toronto Leaside Wildcats. And for those of you that couldn't hear the starting lineups, starting on defense for the Leaside Wildcats, number 11, Leela Sinclair, alongside number 77, Abby Carr. And on forward, we've got number 16, Sienna Harris, 43, Hannah Perront, and 93, Bailey Radovich. And in between the pipes for the Wildcats is number 88, Isabella Lane. And for your Cambridge Rivulettes, starting on defense, number 18, Marin Broderick, and number 22, Madeline Lubera, hot as of late. And on forward, we've got number 16, Emerson Miller, number 21, Jenna Sharon, and number 24, Micah Carswell. Backing them up, number 33, Courtney Beeksma. And folks, tough one in Leaside a few weeks back, about a month ago. Rivulettes fell. But they look to pick things up, change the narrative, and continue their hot play. With that, they're off as Broderick controls it in her own zone. Broderick quickly skating up the center of the ice herself. She's going to carry into the offensive zone. She gets a shot off quickly, but that one's saved by Lane, just up and over her. She never realized that one was coming. As Carswell picks it up down low. Looks into the middle, finds Broderick. Broderick gets another shot off Lane. Steers that one into the corner as well. Wildcats unable to clear the zone as Miller keeps it in. Sharon tries to slide it with the backhand to the front of the net. And that one's picked off, and Miller finds herself chasing. Leaside finally able to get it out. Quickly in comes Sienna Harris. She's got one to beat. She gets a backhand off, but that one's going to miss just wide. Wildcats will keep it in as they head for a line change. Libera now beginning to break out for Cambridge. Miller backs her up. They're able to get that one out, but not for long as it's controlled by Brooklyn Vito. Sharon able to chip that one past Vito. Not too far as Lovering's got it in her defensive zone. Sharon heads off for a change. Kim picks up the turnover and plays it across ice for Reese Reed. Rivs able to get that one out, but Reese will pop it up over the boards. And we've got a face-off coming inside the Rivulet zone just a minute and 10 seconds into this first period. Some good energy from both teams. Broderick with 2 quick shots on her first shift of the night. With the shot she's got, you'd love to see it get through to the net more often. So a good start there. Kim on the breakout for Cambridge, unable to get it past center ice. As the Wildcats take over. Smith starts the breakout and plays it into the center of the ice. Fisher's able to get a stick on that one with the Rivulettes. Create a turnover. They'll send that one all the way down and head in for a forecheck. Rivers and Strome leading the forecheck for Cambridge. The Wildcats evade them, and Olivia Smith takes over. Cachemilio stepping in the way, finding the puck down low. Great effort play there from Jesse Cachemilio. The Wildcats come away with it as Cachemilio has no help. Out front! Stiles gets a shot off. Bouncing puck out front. Carswell gets another shot, but that's going to end up just behind the net. Broderick unable to keep it in at the blue line. And she's just going to have nothing to do but give that one away. Cachemilio doing a nice job to keep it in at the blue line. Stiles and Carswell take it away in center ice. Stiles will turn that one over, and Kate Bell will come back the other way. She'll chip it all the way in as her team heads for a line change. Cambridge will control the puck on this breakout. That one chipped forward by Hellick. Wildcats able to step in front of her. And they begin a breakout of their own. Carr sends that one across ice. Bell's unable to get there as Kim takes over for Cambridge. Lubera looks to skate it up the left side, and she'll do just that. Losing it in the middle, but the Rivulettes come away with it, and that one's going to be chipped in by Blair Matthews. Kim gets a shot off. That one gets deflected, and it's up over the helmet of Lane. Leaside able to begin a breakout. But a good step in there from Emerson Miller, and she's got the puck now in Leaside territory. Cutting to the front of the net. She gets taken down, but the arms stay down as well. And Miller picks it up back behind the net. Looks out front. Looks for Reed. Reed gets a shot off, but that one's going to miss just wide. Reed now trying to play with it down low. The Wildcats come away with it. Micah Carswell able to keep it in. Carswell fighting with Carr now down low. got a 2-on-2 battle for the puck down here in the corner. That one's kicked out by the Wildcats. Sharon throws it to the front of the ice. Miller unable to handle it. And back the other way comes Leaside. That one heading down the ice. Beeksman's out of her net to play it. Icing waved off. Miller collects it on the left wing. Reed and Sharon unable to team up and get the puck out. That one's flipped on net. Beeksman makes the glove save. And we've got just our second stoppage of play. 4.5 minutes into this first period. Rivulettes. A couple good scoring chances there with a bouncing puck in front of the net. Lauren Stiles and Quinn Carswell, the leaders of that effort. Unable to slide it by Isabella Lane, however. And we stand 0-0. The game still looking for its first blood. Burt gets taken down in the neutral zone away from the puck. The Wildcats come away with it as one would expect. Lovering plays it forward. Daniels is able to chip it in. Strom starts to break out for Cambridge but has it thwarted early. And Vito's got it below her blue line. Daniels now chipping that one in and sending Javelis on the forecheck all alone. Javelis still fighting hard down low with Ava Strom. Ristori able to chip that one out for Cambridge. Head for a line change. And the Wildcats will reset as Thompson chips that into the offensive zone. Myers applying pressure, but Carswell picks it up on the wing. She nearly turns it over in the center of her ice, but she makes a nice skate out now. Gets taken down, the arm goes up, and we're going to have our first Rivulet power play of the evening here, folks. Greer Thompson getting a little too greedy with her stick, and she's looking more like Captain Hook right now. 2 minutes for hooking. Rivulet's power play really has been something to note over the season, as they've very much so improved on their scoring chances. Reed with a shot early on from the blue line, just as we mentioned. The Wildcats with an extended grab of the puck are able to put that one down, send it down the ice. Rivulettes have to break out now from their own zone. Stiles tries to find Cachamilio up over the center of the ice. That one's going to go a little distance. And we're coming all the way back for a face-off. Just in front of Rivulet goaltender Courtney Beeksma. Stiles on the draw for Cambridge. Shapiro for Leaside. Maddie Kim will come in and help Stiles out. Finds Cachamilio at center ice. She just gets a stick on that one. Can't quite control it. Rivs will have to try again. Reed begins from down low. She loves to skate, and she'll do just that. Reese Reed now up over center ice and into the offensive zone. She's got Carswell. Carswell tries to get it back to the center. Reed gets a stick on it. Sharon can't quite find it. And Lane plays it out of harm's way. Miller now cutting to the center ice. Gets it across for Reed. She'll miss just wide. Ristori at the blue line, able to keep it in, and Miller's got it at the ringette line. Miller with Sharon down low. She finds her. Sharon unable to find the puck in her skates. Back for Ristori. Ristori makes the move with the blue line. Cuts in. She walks in. Gets a shot off, and Lane makes the shoulder save. Another puck picked out in midair by the Wildcats. They're able to get that one out, and there's 30 seconds remaining on this power play for the Rivulettes. Ristori stopping at center ice and taking it in herself now. She's got Miller trailing. Finds her. Miller gets a shot off, and Lane's going to watch that one head just wide right. Carswell now fighting. Miller plays the body. The Wildcats will send that all the way down the ice. And the Rivulettes, if they're lucky, will have one more attempt left in them. But great effort from Kate Bell as she comes away with it and turns it over immediately as Ristori begins the breakout. Strom up for Burt. Burt coming in on the right wing. She's got a shot. She cuts, makes a move, gets a shot off, but Lane with a nice shoulder save, and that one heads just up and over the net, and we're back to even strength. Thompson immediately out of the box, making an impact. She applies pressure to Maren Broderick. The Rivulettes have it. Strom turning it over right in front of the Wildcat bench, and Beekson will play it below her goal line. Broderick skating up center ice, but Fisher steps in the way of that one, and she feels the repercussions. Good battle on the boards here from Bailey Radovich. Rasmussen across ice. Smith unable to handle that one from the blue side, and they've got a bit of momentum now. Their first real pressure all game. Broderick unable to get it out. But Lacey Rivers with her first touch of the game, she's able to skate it out of the zone, but not much further. Wildcats will touch up offside, and we've got a face-off coming. Just over 11 minutes remaining in this first period. The play thus far dominated by the Cambridge Rivulettes, aided in part by that penalty. The Wildcats look to change the narrative. Kim getting a stick on it. Cutchamilio able to skate it out of the zone. Reed will send it in from the red line. That one's picked up by Sinclair. It Styles and Carswell. Always in there down low to fight for the puck. Gervais is just going to have to turn it around and restart. Nice cross-ice pass from Sinclair as that one's chipped in by the Wildcat winger. Reed will stop, go the other way. Carswell unable to handle the pass clearly. The Wildcats are able to keep it in. Hillock will play it back. Reed plays it up. That one's going to hop over Blair Matthews' stick. It's going to head the distance once more. And we've got another icing call. The face-off coming back to the Rivulet zone. Sarah Hillock will lose that face-off to the Wildcat captain, Ava Fisher. And they'll just send it all the way in. Cutchamilio now beginning the breakout. Trying to chip it in from the red line. Matthews can't quite find it, but Hillock's got it now, and she'll chip it all the way down. Matthews fighting for the puck with Fisher down low, but Thompson's able to chip it out. Rivera will send it in from the red line. Matthews chases. Burt looking off from the right side, and she'll find the puck as it gets rung around. Vito able to come away with it, but she rings it right back. Ristori pins it well at the blue line. Rivera carries it into the offensive zone. She'll just chip it in. Thompson now carrying it out of her own zone. She sends it in from the red line. Ristori will be back to retrieve it. Wildcats getting a much needed change. Getting some fresh legs on the ice with this forecheck. Matthews able to get it out. Sharon loses the race to the puck. And Rasmussen will keep it in. Emerson Miller picks it up down low. She'll leave it for Lubera, who's able to get it out. Micah Carswell plays it to the center of the ice, but there's no one there except for Sydney Rasmussen. The Wildcats have it once again in Rivulet territory. Sharon in a battle for the puck on the boards here with Rasmussen. Miller unable to get it out of the zone. Ristori off the boards. That's too many men, and they're going to whistle them for it. Cambridge looking like they'll be heading on to their second power play of the game. Too many men call coming here to the Leaside Wildcats. That might be the break Cambridge needed in this first period. Kate Bell going to serve the penalty for the bench. Rivulettes look to set up their power play with Rivers, Strome, and Burt. Rivers wins it. Burt gets a shot from the ring out line, but Lane watches that one head wide off shin pads. Wildcats send it all the way down. Beaksman will begin the breakout for Cambridge. Broderick carrying it up into the offensive zone. She finds herself in the slot. Can't quite control it. She'll play it across the blue line. Maddie Kim. Kim plays it cross ice for Rachel Burt, but the Wildcats get a stick on that one. They'll chip it down the ice. And Cambridge will have to retry. Kim, the puck handler for Cambridge. Strom carries it into the offensive zone. She stops. Has Reese Reed coming in. She'll leave it for Reed. Reed will make a move, but just once she turns back. Reed finds Burt. Rivers now below the goal line as Burt cuts to the front of the net. Rivers skating it up into the middle of the ice. She finds Burt on the left wing, but can't quite find the tear tape. And Reed unable to keep that one in the offensive zone. And the Rivulettes will have to try once more. Rivera getting called for the icing on that one from 101 feet. Rivulettes unable to make their line change. A minute 20 seconds into this power play. Wildcats look good. Cambridge just unable to connect on those passes. If they can clean those up, we should see a couple more scoring chances. Reed skating out for Cambridge. Stiles into the offensive zone. She makes a move, cuts to the center of the ice. But has that one taken away by Rasmussen. Stiles is fighting hard down low. Cachemilio in there to support now. Rasmussen and Smith for the Wildcats. Jessie Cachemilio really fighting there. She comes away with the puck. Can't quite get it back to her defense. Wildcats will send it down the ice. And with just 10 seconds remaining on the penalty here to the Wildcats. It looks as though they'll be 2 for 2 on the penalty kill tonight. Back to even strength. The Bear walks with it over the red line. She'll chip it in, head for a line change. Cachemilio attacks on the forecheck. She steps away, throws that one out front, but that's going to bounce off a skate and away from Lauren Stiles' stick. And back the other way comes Kate Bell. Bell into the offensive zone. She's got Fisher behind her. That one squeaks past her, and Cachemilio's got it now up over the Rivulette blue line, over the red line, and she'll chip that one all the way down. Miller stepping in the way of that puck. And she's got it now with a 1-on-2 coming into the offensive zone. Emerson Miller, unable to get a stick on it. Leaside comes away with it. Story, able to get a stick on it at the blue line, but it doesn't quite get through. And Micah Carswell will just try and chip that one up off the boards, but it goes over the boards. We've got a face-off coming with just over 6 minutes remaining in this first period. Still scoreless game. Miller and Parent take the face-off. Parent comes away with it. Shot along the ice there from Radovich. Miller gets a stick on it. Parent, gets a stick on it, but Beachman makes the stop. And that one's played in by Vito. Radovich trying to cut to the center of the ice, but being hounded by Emerson Miller. Maddie Kim picks it up down low. Plays it up in the middle of the ice. But that one's turned over as Loverin gets it and chips it down in below the Rivulette goal line. Radovich with a nice move at the ring out line. Reed able to get it out, but it takes a wild bounce off the boards. And the Wildcats send it right back in. Reed making a good effort down low. Finds Hillock. Hillock turning it back, but the Wildcats come away with it. That's Kate Bell down low. She's got Harris hovering. The Wildcats with a great chance there is Elizabeth Shapira getting a shot from the slot with a sprawling Beeksma. But the Rivulettes remain unscathed for the moment. Hillock taken down low. Shapira makes another move. She's buzzing this shift. Shot on from Rasmussen. Beeksma covers up. The Rivulette's going to get a much-needed change. As the Wildcats found their stride. Created a couple scoring chances there dangerously in front of Courtney Beeksma. Matthews doing a good job stepping in on that faceoff. And Hillock has it down low. Hillock gets it out front. Quinn Carswell unable to do much with it. She gets tied up. She gets pinned down low. Matthews there to help, and Carswell finds the puck. Olivia Smith takes it off her stick. They'll give it away. Hillock will send it right back in and head off for a line change. Good pressure there from Matthews as Bell has to turn it back around. The Wildcats will try the other side. Story pinches ball. Rasmussen's able to get it out. Wildcats trying to chip it in from the red line. And a shot on from a wild angle by Blake Javelis. But Beeksma steers it aside. Javelis has it back to the blue line. Carr from the blue line. She gets a shot off. Beeksma makes the save on the puck along the ice. Lee. Back for Sinclair. Back to Lee. From the slot. Daniels unable to get that one through. Rivulettes trying to escape this period. It feels like almost with just under 3.5 minutes remaining here. In a scoreless first period from the Gardens. Good hustle play there from Lacey Rivers. She's able to clear the zone, but Sinclair comes in. She gets a shot off, but Ristori steps in the way. Burt controlling possession. Lubero will begin the breakout. Strome up over center edge. She's got Burt with her. She cuts in. Ava Strome gets a shot from the slot. Another shot. Neither get through as Lane has nothing to worry about. The Wildcats come back. Billy Curry there for the Rivulettes. The Wildcats have it down low. That one's back to Vito at the blue line. She'll just fire it back into the corner. Broderick and Carzol able to team up to get the puck out. That one's going to be up off a Wildcat arm over the Rivulettes bench. We've got a face-off coming with 2.5 minutes remaining in this first period. Folks, a reminder as always that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face, a face you can trust. Face-off win by the Wildcats, but that one's turned over quickly. Cacciamelli will chip it into the offensive zone. Wildcats begin their breakout. Fisher now sending that one in for Leaside. Kim loses an edge down low, but Reed there to help her out. She picks it up. And somehow Kim finds the puck back on her stick as she tries the right side now. Cacciamelli skates across her blue line. Carzol playing with it at the offensive blue line. Kim will send that one in finally. Rivulettes will head for a forecheck. Carzol unable to come away with it down low. Wildcats get it out. Cacciamelli touches it. And Kim's going to have to race back to retrieve the puck. 1:30 remains in this period. And Emerson Miller begins breakout. Can't quite find Jenna Strong as it's turned over. Rasmussen sends it forward. Let's have it again. Micah Carzol now tries to make the cross-ice pass through 15 skates, but can't quite find the gap. Miller makes a good poke on it. She's got Sharon all alone in front. Jenna Sharon gets a shot off, but Lane squares up, makes the save. A great opportunity there for the Cambridge Rivulettes, but Isabella Lane holds her ground and keeps this thing scoreless. Miller ties up the center, but the Wildcats come away with it. They'll send it all the way down the ice. Rivera wins the race to the puck. And we've got an icing. We'll try this face-off once more. As we near the 1 minute mark of this first period. It's been good back and forth play tonight. Rivulettes creating the majority of the scoring chances, but Leaside having a couple. Miller loses another face-off. Leaside's able to clear the zone. But Lubera and Broderick control the narrative. Lubera now up over the red line. She finds Sharon to the right, but that one's going to get just by her and into the offensive zone. Sharon with a hard hit down low. The Rivulettes are playing some good physical hockey here as Jenna Sharon comes away with the puck. Micah Carzol finds it on the left side, but she just sends it back down. Miller gets a stick on it, and Sharon's still fighting hard. 20 seconds remaining in this period. Carzol throws it out front. She gets it once more. Micah Carzol loses that one in the slot. Leaside comes away with it, and they've got 13 seconds to make a rush. Reed stepping in the way. We got Wildcats down. We've got Rivulettes down. And with just 2 seconds remaining as time expires here in the first period, we're going to be scoreless through one, folks. As neither team able to find the back of the net. A couple penalties for the Wildcats. The Rivulettes with a clean score sheet so far. We'll see you back here in 12 minutes as we get set for the second period in this edition of Hockey Night on Shade Street. Hello, everybody. And welcome back to the second period of tonight's edition of Hockey Night on Shade Street. A reminder, as always, that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling, proudly servicing the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call 519-230-FACE to reach a face you can trust. That's 519-230-3223. Folks, we're coming off a scoreless first period. The Rivulettes dominating the first half of it. Leaside taking over the second. It really was a tale of two halves. Neither team able to find the back of the net, due in part to stellar play by Isabella Lane and Courtney Beeksma. Both goaltenders in sensational form this evening. Leaside with 2 penalties in that first period. A hooking penalty early on from Greer Thompson, but they killed that one off, and then just minutes later, the bench had too many men. Killed that one off, no problem either. Rivulettes staying out of the box, but 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. They look to change that here in this second period. We'll get you set in just moments as we get ready for the second period of this game. Rivers able to get a stick on it off the face-off, and Bert's got it now over the blue line. Bert controlling it on the right wing. She's pinned down low. Escapes. Kim will play it across for Libera. She can't quite keep that puck in. She's being hounded now by Harris. She headed back to her own zone. The Wildcats come away within the neutral zone. Rachel Burt just crossing paths there. Sienna Harris, and she's going to get called in the 2 minutes for interference. That's not the way the Rivulettes wanted to start this period. Unfortunate, really, as both players just turned, ran into each other. And the stronger Burt getting the penalty. Styles on the face-off for the Rivulettes. The puck will stay in Cambridge's zone. Broderick unable to get much on it. Styles able to get it. Rasmussen unable to keep it in the offensive zone. And Leaside begins their forecheck. Story clearing it from the front of the net. Leaside getting to the slot, getting a shot off, but Beeksma makes the glove save. 30 seconds into this power play, we've got a first face-off. Cambridge opting for the full line change. Libera and Reed on defense. Cachamilio and Miller on offense. Miller wins the face-off. Libera just pokes that puck into space. Leaside unable to keep it in as the Wildcat player is holding Miller's stick. But the referees turn a blind eye and play goes on. Reed able to shoot that one from below her goal line all the way down the ice. Cachamilio will head down and chase. Miller making a change. Making Carswell onto the ice. And in comes Shapiro. Rasmussen walks the net line, passes it across the ice. That one's going to miss just wide. Reed will flick it up and over the glass. That'll be a face-off inside the Rivulet zone. 46 seconds remaining in the penalty to Burt. A good cross-ice pass there from Rasmussen, but Carr just couldn't quite find the net. Beeksma avoids that one. Thompson wins that face-off. Carr walks in with it. Sinclair now. That one's going to be off of Greer Thompson's stick. It'll find its way to the corner. Story fighting for it on the sideboards. She pins it, but not for long. She'll chip it around there. End boards. Rivers comes away with it. Unable to clear the zone. Cutting to the middle is Thompson. Myers fans on that shot. Rivulettes still stuck in their own zone. Maddie Kim sending that one down the ice, and his 10 seconds remain on this penalty to Burt. Rivulettes doing a good job on their first penalty kill of the evening. Cachamilio taking it away to the blue line as time expires for the Rivulettes. Bird will head off for a line change, and Myers will carry it up over center ice. Touch Emilio stepping in the way, but Radovic collects it at the blue line. Styles and Broderick there to stop progress. But Carr has it once more. Cross ice. Good shot on net there from Leila Sinclair. Beaksman makes the glove save, tips it over the net. Quinn Carswell able to get it out of the zone. And the Rivulettes look to get something going on their end. Off the penalty. Libera gives it away down low. A nice drop around there from the Wildcats. But Shapiro unable to slide it past Beaksman. She'll cover up. And we've got a face-off coming inside the Rivulettes' end. Leaside really finding their stride there in the second half of that first period, continuing it on early on here in this period. Cam with a nice play down low. Leaside trying to get it to the front of the net. They do just that, but it finds a Rivulet stick, and out comes Micah Carswell into the Wildcat zone. She makes a move, loses the puck, and Sharon's got it down low. Sharon gets rubbed up down low. Harris able to get it out for the Wildcats. Leaside will step offside. Brooklyn veto the convict there. Got a face-off coming outside the Rivulet zone. Just 4 minutes into the second period. Rivers will win the face-off for Cambridge. But that one's turned over quickly as Radovic has it down low. And she turns it over as well. Reese Reed now trying to walk it out of the zone. She's being harassed. Makes a nice move with the blue line. The Rivulettes have numbers the other way. Reed leaves it for Ava Strom. Strom slides that one along the ice, but Reed can't quite get a piece of it. And Burt will keep it in for Cambridge. Leaside getting a stick on it, and Reese heading for a chase. She'll win the race to the puck. And it's coming all the way back down to the Wildcat zone for a face-off. Reese Reed, a full two-way player. Plays hard at both ends of the ice. Makes things happen. Rivers on the draw for Cambridge. Parent for the Wildcats. Parent gets the better of her on that face-off. Burt just pummeled down low. Broderick plays the body. Things are getting chippy here. We've still got over halfway to go in this game. And you can feel the intensity picking up from both sides. As Ristori plays that one back down for Strom in the right corner. And she'll just send it all the way back down. Rivers from below the goal line. Burt fighting position out front, but Rivers can't quite slide it to her. Leaside unable to get it past Broderick at the blue line. Some physical play coming. And it looks as though the Wildcats going to be getting an interference call coming. That's number 94, Emily Daniels, 2 minutes for interference. Like I said, folks, things are getting chippy. There's something in the air tonight here in Galt. And it's not kinetic energy, because my goodness is it cold. It's a little science joke for you smart folks out there. Shout out Jacob Hespeler Secondary School. Reed now, from the blue line. Plays it across for Libera. She pauses. Reed into Styles. Styles gets a shot low. Touch Emilio unable to find it. She finds it. Lane stands in the way. Wildcats unable to get that one out as Reed does her best Aaron Judge impression, but she actually catches that one. Reed fans on the shot from the blue line. Wildcats get a stick on it, and they've got a breakaway coming the other way. Blake Javelis. Reed lifting her stick. Beaksma with a nice blocker save. Stood her ground. Rivulettes looks to come back the other way. Thompson collects it, but Styles knocks it off her stick. The Bears got it at the blue line as Thompson goes flying into the boards. She looks worse for wear on that one as she limps off the ice. Miller getting hacked in her own zone. A bunch of slashes, but I guess that's not a penalty anymore, and Miller carries it in down low. She's got Sharon out front. Miller, the puck sticking to her tape. Micah Carswell throws that one out front. Maddie Kim with the pinch from the blue line, but can't quite slide that one past Lane. And Ristori will get it back low. Strawn plays it across. Ristori keeps it into the blue line. Makes a move. Walks in. Walks the line. She gets in. Gets the shot off. Lane with a kick save. Ristori plays it back for Kim. But back comes Leaside. Fisher now. 2-on-1. Slides it into the middle of the ice. And a good defensive play there from Micah Carswell. Maddie Kim takes an elbow to the head. Referees are going to have to keep this one under control. Lee from the corner. Can't quite do anything with it. As Miller has that one slashed off her stick. And the Rivulettes are going to be getting a penalty here. Maddie Kim going to be getting 2 minutes for interference. Looks as though Miller's going to have to change sticks over at the bench as hers is snapped in two. But the Rivulettes with another 2-minute power play they're going to have to kill here. So they negate power play they were just on. Rivers sent out of the face-off there. We've got 4-on-4 for 8 seconds. Broderick controlling the puck until they're shorthanded. She sends it down the ice. A good heads-up play there from Maren Broderick. The Rivulettes will have 1:48 to kill here. And the penalty to Maddie Kim. Leaside doing a good job to keep that one in. Parent sliding it to the front of the net. Beeksma holding her post. She'll do well enough to keep it out. And we've got a face-off coming inside the Rivulette zone. Not enough can be said for the physicality of this game that's picked up in the past minutes in this period. The referees seem to be enjoying it as they let play go. The fans are even getting into it now. Styles on the draw for Cambridge. Sinclair for the Wildcats. Ristori finds it, sends it across the ice, but can't quite get it out of the zone as it's played back in by Rasmussen. Ristori with another attempt. That one's going to get past Rasmussen. And Shapiro's got it in the neutral zone. And Ristori, she's going to send that one down the ice. Cachamilio, the lone forechecker for Cambridge as the rest head for a line change. Decide to try the other side. Good forecheck there from Quinn Carswell as her sister Micah gets shoved into the boards from behind. She's pinning the puck now with 3 Wildcats harassing her. Leaside now. Into the Cambridge end. Beeksma makes a nice pad save. She slides across crease to stop that attempt. Leaside's got it down low. 30 seconds remain on the penalty to Kim. Coming out with it is Shapiro. Lubera fighting hard as well. Broderick in there to help. The puck keeps bouncing around. Beeksma holding her post. Quinn Carswell gets a stick on it. She gets another stick on it, gets it out of the zone, and with 10 seconds remaining, she's being held as she heads in for the forecheck. She's to her knees from the slot. Maddie Lubera. Micah Carswell puts that one up. Quinn Carswell goes the entire length of the ice on her knees. And back the other way comes Leaside as Kim's out of the box. Back to even strength. Into the middle is Thompson. She gets a shot off. Reed steps in the way. Fisher throws that one out front. Beeksman's going to cover up. And what a series of events there. As time expires on the penalty kill, the Rivulettes maintain a scoreless game with just 11 minutes remaining in this second period. My goodness, how the pace has picked up here in Galt. Rivers with a good face-off win for Cambridge. Much needed as we return to 5-on-5. Ristori and Strome try to begin the breakout, but Strome has her pocket picked. She gets it right back. Burt now. Getting stood up at the red line. The Leaside bench liking it. Cambridge not so much. Carr loses it at the blue line. Ristori fires that one on net. Burt tries to get a tip on it. Isabella Lane makes the glove save. Covers up for another face-off. Millick winning that face-off for Cambridge. The puck squeaks to the slot. Styles unable to get a stick on it. And Vito will just play it behind the net as the Wildcats try the right side. Radovich chips it in down below the Rivulettes goal. And Hillick comes away with it. Styles unable to do anything with it. And Radovich has it once more. She slides it to the middle of the ice. Beekman makes the glove save, but can't hold on. A bouncing puck. The Wildcats, just like that, find the back of the net and take a 1-0 lead halfway through this game. Rebound control, rebound control, rebound control. The utmost importance in this league. The Wildcats take advantage of some loose control there, as Hannah Parent appears to be the goal scorer for Leaside. A frantic period here for both teams. Leaside drawing first blood. Rivulettes look to get that one back quickly. Miller, Carswell, and Sharon on the ice for Cambridge. But Leaside comes away with it once more. You got to think the Wildcats are desperate to double their lead. But it looks like we're going to get an icing call. And we have a face-off coming all the way down the ice. Miller wins the faceoff for Cambridge. Sharon gets a flutter ball off, but Lane covers up, and we'll try this again. Lou Curry and Broderick with the blue line for Cambridge. Miller on the dot. Micah Carswell and Jenna Sharon standing in the slot. Miller, another faceoff win. Lou Curry will just be able to chip that one in. The Rivulettes apply pressure once more, but the puck leaves the zone, and Carswell's going to have to retrieve it all the way down from her own end of the ice. The Rivulettes start again. As Broderick plays that one off the boards and down the ice. Sharon heads in for the forecheck. Carswell steps in the way, but can't quite nab the puck. The bouncing puck here is Miller. Has it in the offensive end. She cuts to the net. Gets a shot off. That one's up over Lane's head. Story keeps it in at the blue line. Chips it in. The Wildcats are able to get it out. Another good chance there for Miller and gang. Sharon just chips that in. A dangerous hit there into the back of the net from the Wildcats. And as mentioned, things are getting chippy. Micah Carswell taking the brunt end of that one. It's going to be a 2-minute roughing call coming to number 7, Sydney Rasmussen. Rivulettes looking to capitalize on their 4th power play of the game. We'll start with Reese Reed walking in, getting a shot off, but not through. The Wildcats clear the zone. And this starting like the past 3 power plays. Cambridge having to break out from their own end. Ugly looking breakout there, but Broderick's got it into the offensive zone. She gets a shot off, not through. Another shot, and that one's going to be just up over the shoulder in lane, but also over the net. Reed able to keep it in the blue line. Cutchamilio gets it further down. And Carswell being held on the sideboards. Leaside able to get a stick on that one, send it all the way down the ice. And Beekman will play it behind the net. Harris chasing Reed. She plays it up over the center of the ice. Strome unable to enter the zone. Wildcats will send it back down. And Broderick now to retrieve it. Kate Bell with the hard forecheck. Fisher gets run over by Marin Broderick. And as the Rivulettes touch up, Broderick going to be getting a headshot penalty. That might have something to do with her being about 8 inches taller than the recipient. But just like that, another penalty. That's going to be 4 for head check. 4 for head check. The Rivulettes going to have to kill off a 3-minute power play after this 4-on-4. Rivers tying up the center. Leaside coming away with the puck. Getting a quick little jab in there on Beeksma. But the whistle goes and we've got another face-off. That one across, kept in. Leaside able to slide it along the ice, playing like they've got the power play already, but that's not the case. So we're 4-on-4 for another 30 seconds. That one luckily on net, as I don't think Rivers knew that they were even strength. And Leaside begins their breakout. Sharon onto the ice, getting a stick on the puck. And Bert begins the breakout with Ristori. Vito stepping in the way of that one, but Ristori will send it all the way down. That'll be icing as time expires on the penalty to Rasmussen. And Cambridge with a 3-minute and change power play. Penalty kill, pardon me. 6:50 remaining in the second period. Story from down low. Plays that one up and out, and Sharon heads for a chase. Smith winning the race to it, but Sharon sticking with it. Playing physically once again. She heads off after a good change, pardon me. Turnover at the blue line. Micah Carswell stops that one, sends it right back in. Lovering cycles it back. And out comes Olivia Smith. Reed getting in the way of that one, but Smith picking it back up at the red line. Reed's able to chip it out. And Abby Carr will have to try now. Parent unable to do anything with it as Emerson Miller steps in the way. Carr takes control. Can't quite carry it into Cambridge zone as Micah Carswell gets a stick on it. She chips it in. She's going to head for a forecheck now. Isabel Lane plays it up for her winger. Story, fresh off the bench, gets a stick on that one. And in comes Bell. Bell makes a move, cuts to the middle, gets a shot off, but Beeksma makes a nice glove save. You got a face-off coming to Beeksma's left with a minute 50 remaining on the penalty to Broderick. Rivulettes trail 1-0. 5.5 minutes remain in the second period. Off the goal from Parent. Cambridge struggling to score this season, but able to find the back of the net as of late. Daniels has it down low. She's got Javelis. Nice play there from Ristori. And Carswell's able to send it down the ice and send Stiles on the forecheck. Reese Reed collects it now. She's going to send it back down. That one's turned over, and Jesse Cacciamiglio's got it in a breakaway back the other way. Cacciamiglio gets a shot off. Another shot off there from Strome, but Land makes 2 great pad saves. And the Wildcats come back. Reed with a shot from the blue line. That one an absolute howitzer over Layens. Blocker. But it's going to head into the corner, and out comes the Wildcats. Javelis now into the Rivulettes end. She stops, tries to chip it in. Lubera collects it, gets a shot off, and that one's back down the ice. A good past minute here for the Rivulettes on this penalty kill as Broderick looks to get out in 50 seconds. Ristori tipping that one on her own goal. And she's got it on the breakout now. She sprays Sharon. Sharon in a race for the puck with Land, the goaltender. A dangerous play there from Land, but back comes Leaside. Rasmussen in over the blue line. Miller right there with her. Ristori comes away with it. She gets a shot off. That one's not going to clear the zone, but Miller gets it out, and Micah Carswell has it now. Emerson Miller, she finds her in the slot. Emerson Miller with the shot right into the belly of Land. She lays the body, and of course the referee's arm goes up when it's green, but out come the Wildcats. In walks Shapira. Rivulettes. Even strength now, but not for long. It's Fisher. Plays it for Smith, back to Fisher. Carswell will touch up. And Emerson Miller going to be getting a 2-minute body checking penalty. I guess for the referees, green means go ahead and put your arm up. We should try red jerseys next season. Someone will speak with the management about that. Styles wins the face-off, but the Wildcats come away with it. Sinclair with the shot on, but that one's going to miss just wide. Carzal getting a nice stick on it, stepping in the way and sending it down the ice for Styles to chase. Quinn Carzal unable to get a piece of that one. She takes a hack. And Fisher will just chip it down below the goal line. Reed steps in the way, pins it up, gets thrown down by Fisher. And finally the referee's arm goes up, and it's going to be 4-on-4. Just 30 seconds into the penalty to Miller. And out goes the captain for the Wildcats. Troy Bolton would never. The referee is trying to control this game as things have gotten chippy this period. Davis Strom on the face-off for Cambridge. Arwen Lee gets the better of her. Abby Carr now getting held up at the blue line. Her story comes away with it. And Rachel Bird has it in the middle of the ice. Davis Strom into the offensive zone. She's got Burt and Kim cutting in the middle. She throws it out front. Burt getting a stick on it. Kim getting a stick on it. A scrambling puck in front of the net, but the Wildcats come away with it, and they've got a 2-on-1 back the other way. The goal scorer, Hannah Parent, leading the drive. She walks in, gets the pass across, and the Wildcats go bar down. Olivia Smith, top cheese and beaks, but nothing she could do there, and it's 2-0. Leaside doubling their lead on the 4-on-4. Pardon me, it looks like that goal was scored by 16 Sienna Harris. Not what the Rivulettes wanted after numerous scoring chances there from their end. Cutchamilio plays physically off the face-off. Rivers taken down, New Barrel chip it in. Back springs Javelis. Rivers sends it across the ice. Cutchamilio will send it in. And Lubera will head for the forecheck. A nice read there by Cutchamilio. She pulls it off Javelis' stick, and Lubera's got it at the blue line. Cross for Broderick. Broderick gets the shot off, but not through. A great block there from Sydney Rasmussen. Broderick will keep it in. The Wildcats will send it across the ice. 10 seconds remain on the penalty for Miller. And the Wildcats just play around with it in their own end. Cutchamilio keeping in. A high stick there from the Wildcats. And as Miller leaves the box, the Rivulettes, the 30-second power play coming up. Down 2. Would love to find the back of the net. Cut the lead in half heading into the third period. Miller on the draw for Cambridge. Parent wins that battle. Kim able to keep it in. Micah Carswell. Jenna Sharon fighting for it down low, but Sharon just gives it away. Kim unable to keep it in. And there's a minute, 20 seconds remaining in the period. 8 seconds on the power play for Cambridge. And that looks to do it for that attempt. Reed able to keep it in at the blue line. Micah Carswell gets it into the slot. Miller and Sharon unable to do anything with it. Bouncing puck. The Wildcats come away with it. And Lee springs her own teammate on a breakaway. Fisher in. All alone. She's going to ring one off the crossbar. That's up and over the glass. And Beeksma lucky there as we cross the 1 minute mark in the second period to keep it just a 2-goal game. Cambridge starting to get sloppy this period. Need to clean things up. Beeksma is seeing too many odd man rushes. 54 seconds remaining in this second period. Rivulettes trail by 2. And folks, a reminder as always that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face, a face you can trust. Nice little move there from Sylvie Harris, but can't quite enter the zone. Carswell gets it to Stiles. She's got it at the face-off dot. A delayed penalty coming to the Wildcats. Stiles walks around with it. Lubera at the blue line. Gets her wrist shot off. Stiles with a shot from the slot. Land making a save. The Wildcats going to be heading to the box with just 20 seconds here. A head check coming. That's going to be to number 77, Abby Carr. Looking as though it'll just be a 2-minute head check. Pays to be short. Rivulettes. Good opportunity to start strong in the third period here. Burt gets a shot off. Lane makes the glove save and we'll try again. A good quick release there from Rachel Burt. Leading goal scorer for the Rivulettes this season. Rivers ties up the center. The Wildcats come away with it. Quickly as Daniels. 3 seconds remain. Rivers has it at center ice. And his time expires here in the second period. Rivulettes give up to that frame. And that's how we'll head to the third period. Cambridge down 2-0. But with a 1-minute 40-second power play remaining to start the third period, the Rivulettes just cut the lead in half early. And we'll see you back in 12 minutes, folks. Take care. Welcome back, folks, to the third period here from the Galt Arena Gardens, where the Rivulettes trail the Leaside Wildcats 2-0. But before we get into the third period, a reminder as always that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling, proudly servicing the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call 519-230-FACE to reach a face you can trust. That's 519-230-3223. 2 goals in the middle of that second period there for the Wildcats. And with that, Cambridge trails 2-0. But on the bright side, we start this third period with a minute 40 power play. The girls have struggled all night on the power play, but they look to cut this lead in half early and get right back into the game. We'll get things going in just a few moments as we get set for the third period of Hockey Night on Shade Street. Miller, Sharon, and Carswell on the ice for Cambridge. And they'll get things started with a Miller face-off win as Reese Reed picks it up, carries it over to the red line. She'll send it all the way down. Lovering picks that one up and fires it the length of the ice, and Reed will have to try again. Sharon and Carswell hanging up at the red line. Lubera's got it. Cutting to the middle of the ice, trying to find Schramm, but that misses her, and the Wildcats send it back down. Cambridge unable to get anything going on power plays this evening. Miller cutting to center ice and into the offensive zone. She gets to the slot. Emerson Miller gets a shot along the ice, but that one doesn't get through. The Wildcats have it, and they'll skate it out of the zone this time. Emily Daniels, the puck carrier. She chips that one all the way down, and 45 seconds remain on the power play for Cambridge. Giveaway there in the middle of the ice. Strom leaves it for Rivers on the left wing, but Daniels turns around and fires it, and a one-on-one back the other way as Javelis has it. She gets a shot off. That one's deflected up over the net. 30 seconds remain on the Rivulette power play. Rachel Burt on the right wing. Loses that one in her feet and just gives it away. Puck seems to be sticking after that flood. Rivers taken down at the blue line. The Wildcats have the puck. They'll send it all the way back down. And as time expires on this penalty, and we're back to even strength as Rachel Burt collects it in the offensive zone. She's got Strom hovering. Finds Rivers, but that one's off a skate and wide of the net. And Thompson's got it at the red line. Fisher carrying it in. Kim steps in the way and collects the puck. Kim has it knocked off her stick. Strom fighting to try and find that puck in the scrum. The Wildcats come away with it. That one out front. Rasmussen gets the shot off. Beekman makes the save but can't quite control the puck once more. And Rasmussen gets another shot off. Rivulettes finally able to clear the zone. Leaside with another successful penalty kill. And an icing call that brings the puck back the length of the ice. Beeksma covering up once more. Wildcats getting a few last minute shoves in there. Shapiro on the face-off for Leaside. She wins one, yet another. Reese Reed gets in the way of that one in the slot. And out comes Stiles. She's got Quinn Carswell in the slot. Stiles stops, tries to get it to Carswell. And Carswell's got to blow the net. Stiles walks out, plays it to the front of the net, but Cutchamilio can't quite find that one. And out comes Bell. Stiles with a good back check, knocks her off the puck. Carswell's got it in her blue line. Catch Millie now carrying it into the Leaside third. Carswell taking it away down low. Styles hovering in the slot. Quinn Carswell knocked off the puck. And out comes Parent, the first goal scorer this evening. Broderick will collect it below her goal. Play it up to nobody as Vito collects it and sends it back in. Boyle Curry slow to get to the puck. Miller will play it up the wing, but the Wildcats take it away. Good shot on net there from Sadie Lovering. But Beeksma makes the blocker save. Radovich has it in the slot. She gets a weak shot on net. Beeksma covers up. And we've got another face-off. Just 4 minutes into this third period. Rivulettes still trail 2-0. Unable to slide anything past Isabella Lane tonight. She's played well all evening. Miller able to win the draw. Gonna stop and try again. Rivera finds Miller in the center of the ice. Sharon stays onside. Carswell unable to handle the drop pass from Miller, but she finds it. Miller with the puck in the slot now, keeping it in the offensive zone, but not for long. It'll squeak out, and Kim will have to retry. Micah Carswell unable to handle it cleanly, and Leaside will just chip it back out. Killing time is the name of the game for Leaside for the rest of this period as they've got a cushioned 2-goal lead. They'd love to find a third and put the nail in the coffin. Rivulettes still trying to cut the lead in half and get back into it. In comes Matthews. Leaside gets there first. They quickly get it out. Carswell called for the high stick. And a face-off coming outside the Wildcats zone. Hillock wins the draw for Cambridge as Carswell chips into the offensive zone. The Leaside's got it now into Cambridge's end. It's a good shot just wide by Blake Chavelis. Hillock collecting in the neutral zone. But a turnover from Reed, and Leaside's got it. As Hillock plays it forward to Carswell, she's got one to beat. One-on-one, Quinn Carswell, she's got Hillock with her. Looks for her, finds the backhand of Hillock. Hillock stops. That one gets into the slot. Maddie Kim gets a great slap shot off, but Lane makes the blocker save and steers it into the corner. Quinn Carswell now takes the puck away. Kim to Carswell in the slot, and that one's going to miss wide. Rivers leaves it down low. Carswell weak on that attempt. Rivers comes away with it. We've got an injured Thompson in the Leaside zone, but it looks to be a flop as she skates off. Things getting chippy there is Fisher with a shove on Rivers. And we're going to try that face off again. Ava Strom quickly takes that puck off the faceoff. The 2-on-2 into the offensive zone. She stays left and holds her ground. Ava Strom now from below the goal line. She controls the puck, leaves it for Kim. Kim, not much to do there. Gives it away and turns it over at the blue line. Kate Bell unable to carry it cleanly into the zone, and we've got an offside call. Parent wins that face-off. Cambridge struggling on the draws tonight. Burt collects the loose puck at her blue line. Chips it into Leaside's. Gets taken down. But the physicality of this game remaining on display. Strom from the ring line gets a shot off. That one up. Lane makes the glove save. Nothing to note there. So we've got a face-off coming. Just over 13 minutes remaining in this third period. Rivulettes still trailed by 2. Styles wins the face-off back to Cachamilio. Broderick gets the wrist shot off. Lane sees it last minute, makes a nice blocker save. Ristori just sends it around the ice. Broderick steps up, mauls the Leaside wing. Cutting to the front of the net is Kim. Styles getting a shot off. Carswell from her knees once again. And Carswell gets absolutely laid out, and Cachamilio eyeing her prey, but a roughing call coming to Sydney Rasmussen, and you got to think that has something to do with her getting absolutely pummeled by Maren Broderick. Rivulettes doing a good job to keep their composure, and she'll get called 2 minutes for roughing. Very easily could have been 4. It's just a blatant body check on Quinn Carswell off the puck. But the Rivulettes have a power play. Kim with it at the blue line. Cross for Reed. Reed to Styles. From the face-off dot. Styles gets a shot off. Kim can't quite find the rebound. And back the other way quickly comes Javelis. 2-on-1 on Reed. She skates right past her. Javelis slides it. Tries to go 5-hole, but Beeksma covers up. Styles finds Carswell in the middle of the ice. Quinn Carswell now. Into the Wildcat zone. Skates it all the way down low. Looks for Cachamilio out front. Cachamilio gets a shot, but that one doesn't find the net. It's sent all the way down the ice, and Cambridge will have to try from the beginning. Reed with the giveaways. It's picked off by Carr, and she carries it in. Abby Carr just dancing around with the puck. Reed will collect it below her own goal. Emerson Miller up over the middle of the ice. He cuts on. Chiron in the slot. Gets a weak shot off. Lane makes the glove save. Covers up. We've got a face-off in the Leaside zone. Miller sent out of the face-off. Chiron will have to take over. Thompson for Leaside. Miller ends up finding the puck. Miller leaves it for Ristori. Ristori walks in, gets a shot off, but it's going to miss wide. Barrow will keep it down low. Micah Carswell now with the puck. That one hops over her stick, but she collects it. Micah Carswell all alone in the corner. Ristori. Back to Lubero. Lubero with the one-timer along the ice. Carswell puts that one in. And a hack there from Isabella Lane, but that doesn't take away from the goal from Micah Carswell. They cut the lead in half. 11 minutes remaining here in this third period. Cambridge right back in it now. The power play goal, 6 times the charm. We'll see if the Rivulettes can keep the momentum going. Cambridge controlling the puck off the goal. And they look to keep this going, find a way to tie it up. Broderick carries it up over center ice. She throws that one on, bounces out front, gets another shot on it, but Lane covers up. Carl will chip it around. Matthews unable to get it in deep as the Wildcats send it out. Kim hanging high. Broderick throws it into no man's land. But somehow the puck finds the Leaside zone. Matthews and Cachamilio chase. Leaside now breaking into the zone. Sienna Harris, the puck carrier. She gets a shot off. Beeksma can't quite hold on to that one. Reed will chip it out. Rivers plays it across the ice. No miscommunication, and the Wildcats have the puck. Radovich beats Reed to the puck. And Reed wins that race. Dangerous move there from Reese Reed. But out come the Rivulettes. Strome now. Coming back the other way, one-on-one. She's got one to beat. Ava Strome cuts to her backhand. Looks to get it out front. Rivers in the crease. Can't quite get that one. Strome has it below the net. Strome gets thrown in the head. Comes away with the puck. And it looks like we might be getting offsetting penalties here. We're getting just that. Lacey Rivers and Brooklyn Vito. Vito going to be getting 4 minutes for head check, as is Rivers. Referee not even sure what they're calling now, but guess we'll take it. You got to think these officials are just trying to keep this under control so no one gets hurt in the final 9.5 minutes of this game. Both coaching staffs looking for an explanation. The referee's not giving it to them. The video will speak for itself. Leaside winning that face-off. But Hillock comes away with it. A shot on. And a good chance there for Ava Strome, but she can't quite slide it past Lane. Hillock stepping in the way. Wildcats will try and bring it around the boards. Burt keeps it in. Burt now from the face-off dot to Strome with the slot. Strome gets a shot off. That one's right into the breadbasket of Isabella Lane. Rivulettes feeling it right now, just trying to fire pucks at the net, see if they can get something past Lane, who's been almost unbeatable all night. Wildcats come away with that draw, but Burt finds the puck. She gets stapled from behind. And just like that, the Wildcats are going to be heading to the box. Ava Fisher with her second penalty of the night. Apparently going to be a slash. Pardon me, that's Greer Thompson heading to the box. They missed the body check. With the Rivulettes heading on to a 5-on-4. That Thompson second on the night as well. Coaching staff sparring. Styles on the draw for Cambridge. Leaside comes away with it but can't get it out as Ristori keeps it in. Styles plays that one along the ice, below the goal, and Cachamilio's got it. Leaves it down low for Carswell. And Carswell knocked off the puck. She gets back on it. Lane covers up. Things getting chippy down below near the goal. Lane seems to be in the center of everything. Miller now on the draw for Cambridge. She wins that one. And Kim's got it at the blue line. Sharon has the puck down low. Broderick now from the net line. Cross ice for Miller. Miller with a shot on. Lane makes the glove save. She covers up. Miller can't quite win that face-off. That puck will be up and over the glass. And we'll try that face-off again. The Cambridge defense heading for a change, restoring Lubera onto the ice. Another face-off win there from Parent. The Rivulettes fighting for the puck down low. Micah Carswell doing a great job there. Sadie Lovering also doing a good job fending them off, but Emerson Miller's got it on the left wing. The Bear now loses the puck, That one's going to exit the zone, and Restore's got it at center ice. Miller will pick it up. She heads into the offensive zone, chips it off the boards. Emerson Miller tries to cut to the slot, gets a weak shot off, but Lane will cover up. Leaside Wildcats doing a good job protecting their goaltender. 45 seconds remain on the penalty to Thompson. 7:50 in the game. Rivulettes still trail by 1 at home. A reminder as always that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face, a face you can trust. Styles, good job tying up the center there. Burt unable to get the shot off, but Reed gets one off. That one bounces. That's going to miss just wide. Lane, lucky as she never saw that puck. Strome's got it now. Up for Reed at the center. She gets a shot off. That one catches skates. And Strome's got it back to Reed. Reed finds Burt on the right wing. Burt walks in. Taps that one. Strome hits the post. A scramble for the puck. Kim throws that one out front. It's going to bounce, but Reed will keep it in. She's got Burt to her left. She loses it. And back the other way comes Carr. Abby Carr now, all alone. Burt back checking. Carr. Beachman getting a piece of that one. It missing just wide. Lucky to keep that out of the back of the net. Now, as time expires for the Wildcats penalty, we're back to even strength. Thompson stepping in the way, setting a pick and roll on that exit. It's 5-on-5 with 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Rivulettes trail by 1. Lane playing very well tonight. Cambridge unable to get it past him, and the Wildcats are back into 2-on-1 the other way. Beeksma makes the save. A good save there by Beeksma as Javelis just slides one far post. Wildcats just sending pucks towards the net whenever they can. Got Emilio Miller fighting for the puck here. It'll get behind the net, and Maddie Kim will try to get it out of the zone. That one kept in by Quinn Carswell. Finally finds the neutral zone, and Leaside will try it again. Lovering chipping that one in. 6 minutes remain in this game. Story trying to get past the obstacles to clear the zone. She finds one too many, and a puck bounces to the center of the ice. Catch Emilio there, charging. Quinn Carswell comes away with it. She's going to touch that offside. And we've got a face-off coming with 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the third period. Hillock wins the face-off, and Broderick will lose that one. Lee fighting hard. Fisher skates into her own player. The Rivulettes can't break out. Matthews and Hillock in on the battle for the puck. Hillock will get a piece of that one. That'll send it all the way, and the referee's arm stays up. Icing will bring it back down the ice as Vito and Rivers exit the box and head to their respective benches. After serving their coincidental 4 minutes, we'll see how chippy things get in the remaining 5. Shapiro getting thrown out of the face-off, and Kate Bell's in to help. Bell wins that one, gets it back to Sinclair at the blue line. She slides it across for Carr. Carr with the shot on. Beeksman covers up. We'll try that face-off again. Sharon unable to handle the pass. And Rivulettes off to try the other side. Micah Carswell able to get that one out. Miller heads on the forecheck with a nice stick lift. But the only player there to find the puck is a Wildcat. Rivulettes keep it in the zone. Miller with another nice play. Sinclair circles around. Ristori holds her ground. Leaside finally able to clear the zone. Miller picks her pocket. Sophie Harris unable to do much with it. And the Rivulettes are going to step offside. We've got 4.5 minutes remaining in this third period. Rivulettes still trailed 2-1. Need to find a way to get pucks to the front of the net if they're going to tie this game up. Will Styles, Carswell, and Kutch-Miller will be the group to do so. Rivers loses it at the red line. Styles, pardon me. And Leaside has it behind their goal. That one just chipped out from their own end. Should be a face-off inside the Leaside zone with 4 minutes remaining in this period. Styles on the face-off for Cambridge. Parent for the Wildcats. Broderick slides that one along the ice. Carswell finds it in the slot. She gets backhand across the and Cutch-Emilio taps it in for the goal. And just like that, it's a tie game. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the third period. And it's all tied up at 2-2. Cutch-Emilio from Carswell ties it up. And Lane can't believe what's happening at the Gag tonight. This is what Hockey Night on Shade Street has to offer. And boy, you can bet things are going to get real chippy here with just 4 minutes remaining in this game. It's anyone's game now, baby. Daniels plays it across for her partner. Sinclair misses that pass, and Bert's got it on the right wing. She turns it over quickly. And Vito will try it. A 2-on-1 quickly back the other way. It's Javelis with Daniels to her right. Javelis gets the shot. Beeksman makes the save. Burt can't quite handle it. Hubert's got it at the faceoff dot. Strome up into Leaside zone. She makes a move. Can't quite get to the slot. Finds the puck, slides it across, and that's a bouncing puck in front of Lane. And Rivers gets taken into the post. Referees keeping their eyes closed, turning a blind eye to that one. And it remains 5-on-5, 3:15 remaining in the third period. Tie game, 2-2. After Carswell and Cutch-Emilio score 2 in the third to tie it up. Miller can't handle another draw. Thompson gets it out of the blue line. Another 2-on-1 the other way. This time it's Fisher. She gets a shot off. That goes up over Beeksman's glove. And 1 minute later, Leaside takes the lead. 3-2 on a goal from Ava Fisher, the captain. Cambridge 3 minutes to tie this up, and they are going to be fighting for it as they've struggled all night to put the puck past Lane, but they've done it twice. Why can't you do it once more? Miller carrying it up out of her zone. She finds Sharon in the middle of the ice. Jenna Sharon unable to handle that. A bouncing puck. Leaside comes away with it, and another odd man rush the other way. That quickly turns into a 1-on-2. Bell slides that towards the net. Beeksman knocks it wide. That squeaks loose. Reese Reed now fighting for it on the right wing. She gets taken down. Offsides waved off. Story plays it up for Carswell. She leaves it for Miller. Miller with Reed to her right. Tries to cut to the slot. Does just that. Gets the shot off, but Lane pokes it wide. Quinn Carswell able to keep it in. And Leaside will send it the other way. It's Beeksman. Pulled. Poor timing. That's going to play the final 2 minutes. 6-on-5. Looks like the puck will bounce up and over the boards and into the bench. Beeks will be back on into the middle of the net. 1:44 remaining. Third period. Rivulettes trail by 1. Carswell finds the puck off the faceoff. But Leaside comes away with it, and Vito's got it in her own zone. She sends it all the way down the ice. That one's going to head down for icing. And with that, Beeksman will come back out of the net. 1:30 remains. Cambridge going to use their timeout. Hadaway looks to drop a scheme that's sure to find the back of the goal and tie the game up at 3. Or so he hopes. The scenario is this. Minute and a half remains. Rivulettes trail 3-2. They've got 6 on the ice. Leaside has 5. Cambridge needs to get pucks on net. Challenge lane. Not going to be able to do that as Leaside clears the zone. Reed wins the necessary puck battle. And Miller carries it in. She gets taken down. Leaside sends it around the ice. And they can't clear the zone. Ristori holds her ground. Sharon, unable to control the puck, fights just to keep it down low. But Lovering's got it. She can't get it out of the zone as Reed sends it right back in. 1 minute remains. Sharon tries to get it to the front of the net. Maybe not the time. Leaside able to get that one out. That's going to head all the way, and that'll be icing. 45 seconds remain, and we'll try it again. Some housekeeping. We'll be with you tomorrow, 4 o'clock in Oakville. Tune in here on our YouTube channel. Spread the word. Let's see if the Rivulettes can extend this night a little bit. Leaside just pinning it down low. Doing a good job at that. Carswell and Strom unable to take it away. A good pin down low by Brooklyn Vito. She's killing off valuable time as Quinn Carswell has it very low. She throws that one out front. Leaside takes it away. They're going to send that down the ice. It'll be another icing as Maddie Kim races. And Cambridge will have 22 seconds to make something happen in the offensive third. Cachamilio, Rivers, Carswell, and Strom are the forwards on the ice for Cambridge. Lubera and Kim at the blue line. A much-needed face-off win here from Lacey Rivers. Leaside calling their timeout. We have another pause. We're back from break. Once again, the Rivulettes with 22 seconds on the clock, trying to tie this game up and take it to overtime. Rivers loses the face-off. And Lovering just going to keep that one on the boards. Lubera steps in. Lovering, once again, just looking to pin the puck to the boards. She'll do just that. 12 seconds remain. Quick whistle from the refs, giving the Rivulettes a chance. 11 seconds remain. Rivers needs to win this face-off. Said it once, we'll say it again. Lubera and Kim ready at the blue line to get shots off. That one gets back, but out of the zone. That's going to head down too far. And folks, that'll do it for tonight's game here at Galt. As the Rivulettes fall once again to the Leaside Wildcats, this time in a 3-2 thriller at the Galt Gardens. Unfortunately, just nothing the Rivulettes could do. They fall short once more. Once again, we'll see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock from Oakville. Tune in here. A thank you as always to our cameraman, Aaron Petro, and the voice reason on graphics, Matt Ford. Audio visual brought to you by Puss Lake Golf Course, where living doesn't get any better than this. We'll see you tomorrow.